All right. This is the witness. Oh, thanks, Gameware. I don't. One of the reasons I love going on Twitch is specifically because we get to talk back to people who played our games and learn something about it. So push A, and okay, so start here. Push A there, and then slide across. I'm betting those will get more complicated over time. Okay, so it doesn't give me the A prompt usually. I have to just know that you push A on these things. Hey, Wardinator, good to see you too. Wow, okay. There's a thing. What else is there, though? Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the Talos principle a little bit. Got broken down walls, a world that feels like, you know, it's seen some hard times. I'm exploring it, trying to solve some puzzles. I was actually going to play Talos Principle yesterday to sort of set the mood for this, but then I ended up being home taking care of my kids. Okay, so it looks like I at least in this tutorial area, I've got to do these things in a certain order. Okay, so it looks like we've got some kind of maze. Yeah, so I've got to get it to the... Is there any particular reason not to take one of the other paths? Alright, so that turned that on. And now we're here. And we're going this way. Yeah, Gameware, you're right. It's like there's almost this kind of unnatural vibrancy to the colors in this world, but it's really nice to look at, like that sort of lavender stuff that's hanging from the walls. Just all these different little bright colors. Okay, so I'm going this direction, I guess. Whoa. Okay. So I'm trying to get to this little nubbin over here, which means I gotta go that way. This leads me over... I feel like this room has just got to drive, like, roadies and grips completely insane. Like, what? Where are you laying all these cables? What are you, they're just tangling with each other? Oh. Okay. Nope. Went over the wall over here. And over to... What's this? Oh, that looks comfy. Just kind of want to chill. Man. If I had like a park like this outside my house, I would just only be outside. Alright, so... Looks like I'm going this way. Oh, but I've got two options here. Can I do both at once? Like, do I need to... Okay. Oh, okay. So if I switch to one, it undoes the other. Is that what happened? Wait, no, this is the... This is the cable that I followed in here. So... So following that back... Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, I want to turn on the one I followed in here. I don't even know where that one's going. I don't even know if I can get to where that one's going. That's probably something I need later. So, yeah, okay. So I wanted to turn this one on. So So now let's find out where that other third one was going. Wardinator suggests that I should just chill on that couch for the entire stream and tell jokes. If I knew any jokes, what we would need to do is probably get Lewis Moore in here. Let him regale us with some of his favorite puns. All right. Oh, so now we got to decide which starting point can connect to it, maybe? It looks like it's this one. It's interesting because I can't really share my thought process with you guys. Well, I guess I could outline it with the cursor a little bit. So I turn that on. Okay, so sometimes you can have two different endings, and sometimes you can have two different beginnings. Now I've turned on all three of these things. I like the way that they're using sort of physical representations in the world to explain what's going on. I didn't need to be told, complete all three of these puzzles to unlock this one. It just had each wire connected to a different blocker. And does it matter which way I go? Can I just do that as long as I get to the destination? I wonder, I assume that the route I take is going to start mattering sometime in the future. GameWire asked if I watch any TV shows. Okay, this is how I run. Good. And really the question is, what TV shows do I not watch? Because I've got an hour-and-a-half commute to and from work every day, and that's basically what I spend my time on. And do I want to jump off something I might not be able to climb back up? Maybe not yet. That's, yeah, so actually probably the thing I'm most excited about for TV this year is 12 Monkeys. Because I watched the original. Okay, I've got no idea what the crap is going on here. Holy cow. What happens if I... I wonder if there is a tutorial that I'm supposed to take before this. Is there any point in hitting all of these? I wonder if that's something I'll figure out later. Let's go explore a little bit more. I love The Walking Dead. I've been reading the comics from the beginning. I'm up on those and on the TV show, and I basically feel like whenever the TV show gets closer to what the comics are doing, the TV show gets better. But I'm huge into The Walking Dead. I loved Breaking Bad when that was on. My wife and I are excitedly finishing Downton Abbey right now. We got into Indian Summers together, which is sort of the BBC's sort of next big Downton Abbey type show. But yeah, the 12 Monkeys TV show, as much as I love Terry Gilliam's movie, it... oh, this must be the tutorial that teaches me how this works. Oh, interesting. I don't even have to disengage. I can just slide over. But yeah, I loved the original Terry Gilliam movie. So what happens if I go this way? Okay, that white one's got a problem with me going that way. But it doesn't mind me going between them? So if I just go around the outside of this white one, it's got a problem. But if I go between it and the black ones... I kind of wanted to try one of the other things. I want to try more wrong answers. Like, what happens if I go around here? So that white one just wants me to go... Like, what if I... I've gone between it and a black one. So I understand that this is the right answer. I just want to, can I do only one side of it? Oh, the black one doesn't like that. Okay, so I guess I need to go between every pairing of white and black? Maybe? GameWire Nuke asks, how many years did I train as a game dev? Yeah, getting into the game industry is one of these really interesting things where, at least when I started out, which was like 13, 14 years ago, there was not any official way to do it. You know, it's like basically you had to sort of know somebody in the game industry, get your chance at a first entry level job, and then do your best, not to ruin anything. And that's basically the strategy that I took to be in the position that I'm in now as lead designer on a major franchise. I mean, that took 14 years of working on much smaller projects, smaller games. I worked for a company for a while that did games based on kids movie licenses. So like I did an Over the Hedge game. So can I even go over here? Oh, I need to go between those two. Gotcha. Okay. Over the Hedge game, I did a Indiana Jones PSP game. I did just a lot of. I did the Where the Wild Things Are game, but a lot of those were much smaller, lower profile projects. But I got to spend a lot of time getting used to working on those, and then I was able to sort of parlay those skills into better and better games, basically better and better game projects. So let's see. I need to go here, and I need to go here, and I need to go here and here, but I'm missing that one up there. How can I hit all of these spots? Because if I do this, that one gets frustrated. So, I can reverse this. I can go back this direction, then hit all of those. And that. All right, there we go. GameWare, one thing that I've just started messing around a little bit with was Game Maker Studio. It's actually the tech that Rami Ismail used to make Nuclear Throne. I think he did a lot more than just use the stuff that was just available out of the box. But it's a really clever little tool set that that trains you in a lot of sort of game development concepts, and everything from just from design to scripting to code. Okay, I've done everything horribly wrong. I don't even understand what I did wrong. So if I did that, only that guy has a problem with it. So if I go here, can I... I can't do the reversing thing I did before, because then it would block off the exit. So I don't know why those black ones are freaking out. Oh, I guess there was one that wanted me to go between it and the... Maybe the idea is that all of the... Oh, the white ones need to be fenced off. I've been thinking of it the wrong way. Okay, my brain was thinking I just had to pass through all of the lines that were connecting a white and a black, but I think what it really is I have to fence off the white ones from the black ones. And any black one that is with a white one, or a white one that is with a black one, will protest. And it took this one. I got through all these tutorials, and it's not until the last one that I actually understood what I needed to do. I feel like I could study this all day to figure out exactly how he made that work. That's actually pretty fascinating. Okay, well, now that I understand that, maybe I know enough to go back to that door? I don't quite know what the little blockers on the path were, but let's see if I can figure this out. So anyway, what I was saying about Game Maker Studio, though, was the fact, there's this guy named Sean I just watched a couple of tutorials by this guy named Sean, and I forgot his last name. Sean Spalding, I think is his name. Shaun Spalding, and he's done some really good tutorials where basically he kind of go through it step by step, and he'll help you make it like something simple like Asteroids, and help you make just sort of a very straightforward 80s style arcade game. But each step along the way, he'll teach you something new about the tool set, and then you can just start making your own little games. And and so that might be a route towards just sort of getting your mind familiar with the concepts, and then later on you can put them to work, either getting in on the testing side or getting a CS degree, whatever options you have available to you. Just having built a bunch of games by yourself is a hugely valuable tool for getting something like that done. And so I'd recommend people to get involved in that. And it's super straightforward and easy. At least the tutorials that I took were super straightforward and easy. Because I'm not a coder. I don't actually know a lot about. I understand the logic of game code. I just don't understand. So I don't know if I'm allowed to pass over those or not. I don't know a lot of the syntax. I don't have a lot of the practice and the skills the specific skills of a coder. But and so for me, it was really kind of interesting to sort of look at that side of things that I usually don't get a whole ton of exposure to. But yeah, I think for someone who's brand new to the game industry, something like that could be okay. I've done something wrong with the hexagons. I still don't understand the hexagons, so I don't even know where to begin with them. So let's go and see if there's another tutorial somewhere else. Oh, hey, it looks like there's something inside that little greenhousey looking shed. Was this an old church or a barn, or what was this? Oh, here we go, hexagons. All right, so do I avoid the hexagons? Nope. Okay, it looks like I must pass through the hexagons. Okay, let's say that that's the truth. That we must pass through every hexagon. That's not gonna work. What if I go this way? Yeah, that's gonna work. So now I'm coming at it from this angle, and I can hit both and get it. I like when these things are linked together. It's very easy for me to just sort of switch between them. Alright, so now... No, that's not gonna... Nope. There we go. It's interesting because so far, this game is very much just this series of puzzle games. And I don't know what more there's going to be eventually, but it's interesting because I could imagine someone just packaging just this, just hey, play this series of little puzzle games, and just packaging that as being what The Witness is, and have it be very simple, just be like a little iPhone game or something. I'll be really interested in seeing how this progresses, because I want to know why Jonathan Blow decided that to set these little puzzles in this broader world. Like, is this going to start having relevance to this larger world in a way that's not completely obvious right now? So GameWare, they're actually the animation. The animators did go and revisit a bunch of the animations for Year One when we did the Year One Survival Edition of State of Decay. They went back, so it wasn't every single animation, but they went back to a lot of the sort of most visible, core animations of the game, and some of them they just redid them from scratch, and they actually animated it in an entirely different way. There's other ones of them that they. They just sort of went back and sort of added more resolution to them, and I think I was pretty pleased with the result. Okay, so what if I start here? The question is, can I effectively section off all the black and white squares from each other if I didn't start at the edge? Like I might not, starting there might be the wrong move, because I can't fully section them off from each other. So starting at a corner might make sense. But I don't think... I can't hit both of these if I start at this corner. But maybe if the first thing... Well, no, I can't. If I start... Oops. If I start here... Well, if I start here, I have to pass through these guys. I have to block them off from each other, which means I can't start here. Maybe because this one doesn't have any associations. Maybe this is the place I need to start. So I go here, pass through there, pass through there. I still need to... Like, is there a way for me to... So I need to block those guys off. So I would need to block, get all the white ones in here, and I can't get out. And if I come in from on top, that still leaves a connection between those black ones on the right and the white ones in the middle. So is there a... Okay, let's see. So this one, if I start here, I definitely have to go between these ones. I somehow... Yes, I have to pass through this one too. Which of these is the one that I can start at? That's the big problem here. Is like there isn't... I'm having trouble picking one of these to start with. Because this one wants me to go this way. Which means I can't go between these two. And I need to go between those two. So it can't be that one. This one, I gotta pick a way to go. If I go this way, I'm leaving this one open. And if I go this way, I'm leaving the other one open. So I can't do it here. This one says I gotta go both of these directions. So I can't do that. So it really does have to be this one. Like this one has to hit this and it has to hit that. Oh, it has... Oh, I get it. It's got to end in the bottom right. If it ends in the bottom right, then I don't have to loop back. That's what it is. Okay, so that means I've got to come up here, get these two in my little lasso, exclude that one, and then up here, and right? Yes! All right. Yeah, that works. Yeah, the ground. Yeah, GameWare Nuke. You're right. The ground finishers, all the finishers, all the really sort of highlighted zombie death moves. Those are ones that got a lot of attention. So yeah, you got a good eye. I'm pretty impressed actually. I mean, for somebody especially considering that you're talking about potentially getting into the game industry, having a good eye for stuff like that, I think is really helpful. And an eye for detail. Whoa, is this... Wait. What? This is actually a... Hold on. Got the... Oh, did it just do that anywhere? Oh, okay. It's not something special about this box. It's just I always get the little... Oh, hey. I didn't realize that no matter where I'm looking, I get my puzzle solving thing. That's really interesting. Can't wait to find out why that's the case. So I open this. Okay, so this is a solution to something else. So there's going to be a case where I've got to start here, go up there on something. Let's make a big sort of bubbly 3. I guess I'll have to remember that. I wonder where I'm going to use that. Let's go a little bit farther. I'm glad you enjoyed State of Decay, GameWare Nuke. That really sort of, I mean, because I didn't make the original, I get to sort of gush about it too. It's one of my favorite games, and I get to say that because I only worked on the expansions. I didn't work on the original. But yeah, I agree that game is something special, and it's one reason I was super thrilled to get hired by the company to work on it. All right. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, it gets mirrored. What's that going to look like when it gets more complicated? Got a bunch of wires to follow. Okay, another tutorial. So now I've got to find the way that both of them can go. Yeah, I'm glad that we got to do a PC version of State of Decay as well, even though it's like it's because originally we didn't know whether we were going to get to do a PC version, and so you can see a lot of the mechanics were built not necessarily with the assumption that people could be playing it on PC, and oh, is it not? Oh, I'm starting there. Oh, interesting. This might be impossible. And so yeah, so we went. So the very first thing I was assigned to do when we got here was to work on the PC port, and we sort of set ourselves up for some really rough times there, because there's like things like trying to all the corded button actions and the way that I love this water, by the way, the way that the nothing. I guess I got to turn this thing on. It's got a wire connecting it somewhere. Yeah, the UI for interacting with your facilities in your base, like a lot of it was sort of built with controllers in mind. So I don't know if you were playing on with a controller with a mouse and keyboard, but okay, let's see. So that works. Okay, so now we've got radial symmetry instead of mirrored symmetry. No! Gotta go to the opposite one. So that whole time trying to go to the wrong ones. So that just connected to what? Oh, over here. Huh. Oh, wait, I can go this whole way? Alright. Oh, nope. No. Wow, okay. This is the hard one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nope. This way? And then that way? And then that way. There we are. Whew, and that was the starting one in the set. Okay, actually, this is the one that is the most restricted, so I'll start here. And, what? Somebody left it out in the wash a little bit too long. Okay. What? Can I even start over here? Oh, I can. Cool, yeah, starting with the one that's got the most restrictions on it seems to be the easiest, so I'm glad I can start on that side. Okay, so this is now going out this way, up here, nope, can't jump, can I? Oh, here we are. Whoa. This world really is gorgeous. Look at this. I remember when he was originally hiring, like he announced that he was hiring artists. Apparently that process went really well for him. Okay, it looks like GameWare did use mouse and keyboard, so I'm glad that you were able to enjoy the game with that, because I was really worried that people were going to have a lot of trouble making that work. So that makes me very happy that you were able to get into it. Because yeah, that was my first job when I got here, was trying to figure out how this game was going to work with mouse and keyboard. Oh. This looks like some wires that are like connecting down here. Whole lineup over here. Who built this monstrosity? What was their purpose? Alright, here we go. Oh, we're combining stuff now. Nope, that didn't work. Wait, I've got to hit both that and that, and now I've cut myself off. Okay, so what I really need to do is that first. Nope. I need to go... Okay, let me start on this side. So this guy... Oh, I could go out originally. That's probably what I need to do. Oh. Yeah, so, okay, no. Oh, this is a mess. I have to go here. Yeah, I bet if I was able to sort of transplant all of the dots from the top side to the bottom side, it would be really obvious where I needed to go. Yeah, so it's like just basically, if I go up to one, take these ones that are in the middle, if I go up to them and I turn, I've just made that one ungettable. I can't get it, so I can never do that. So I have to do there. Yeah, so I've just made that one ungettable too, because no matter what, if I come back and try to backtrack for it, I'm stuck. So I can't do it that way, so it's got to be this way. Oh, but then this one is ungettable. So I think what we learned is I can't go that way. So instead, oh, this is maddening. Okay, I can do that, except now I can't get to the end. Okay, so, but wait a minute. Maybe I can do this whole thing in reverse? Like, wait, what did it look like again? Is it like that thing that was successful? What did it look like? Ah! I gotta do this whole mess again. What did I do? so let's just do this. Alright. So we can make that. Yes, I can't turn back there. I can't turn back there. Can I do this? Ah! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Yes! Alright. GameWare, yeah, I would not be surprised if there was a game very similar to this, with just the puzzles. And now I gotta go radial with it. Ah! This is the worst. Okay, go there. And we're just missing that one last one, so let's see what happens. Oh, okay, so I can't not go here. Can I? Nope. Okay, so I need to hit it that way, and then this way, and then... Oh. Almost. So maybe I have to get that here. I can't turn there. I have to cross this one. I have to cross that one. Not necessarily in that order. There we go. And then there's another one. Okay. Oh, okay, well that one worked. Alright, that turned on the wire. Yeah, it does have a relaxing feel to it. Like, you're just sort of being in this peaceful place, solving these puzzles, is a little bit better than just sort of solving puzzles, just sort of sitting in my chair, just doing nothing but solve puzzles. If I'm in the mood to do this. Sometimes, you know, I'm not in the mood for things to sort of slow down and take time. Sometimes I'm in the mood for, you know, I just need to have fast entertainment. I can see this being a game where it fits into a certain niche in my life, but there's lots of situations that it doesn't quite fit into. Alright, so now... This actually looks like it'll be easier than the other way, because it's actually telling me which line has to hit which hexagon. One thing I'll tell you I really do like, though, is the idea of puzzles where there's multiple solutions. Like, if I wanted to, I could solve the puzzle like this. Like, that's just as legitimate as the other thing. And you get the sense that, you know, the game doesn't have one particular solution it's looking for. It's just got a set of rules you have to satisfy. Which is one thing I really loved about Human Resource Machine. By, what was it called? The Tomorrow Corporation or something? I forget what the name of that company was. But, anyway, okay, so it looks like I'll need to go in like that. Oh, there we go. Wait, what did I do wrong? Oh, did I have the wrong color, hit the wrong thing? Okay, gotcha. So I know I'll definitely be... Because there's something like that. I probably need to do it like this. Except, no, that can't be the answer. Because then I cut off the yellow one. So maybe it's... So I can't hit this corner with the blue. Or that corner. Okay, let's try something else. What if we go for that one immediately? Now, I don't think there's a way to do that, because no matter what, if you go for that yellow one, yeah. If we go for the yellow one, oh, what? What? I did not know that the blue was always where I start. Okay, well that certainly makes sense. I don't want that crap. Okay, so... yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, so I definitely do have to hit this one. Okay. Dude. Nope, not that. So this way, and then... so they're basically mandating which of these... okay, so I'm gonna have to go in that way. Interesting. Okay, cool. And now we've got... oh, we got dual power! Dual power going up this direction. All right. It's interesting how part of the challenge here is these things are translucent and there's a bunch of busy stuff behind them on the screen. Boink. Nope. Okay. Well, the yellow basically has to go out the top. It can't go out the bottom. So means whatever I do with the blue, it's got to support that. I'm like basically watching the yellow and controlling it backwards on the blue side. I've got a lot of options here. Let's see. So if we go here, nope. What am I doing? Stop! Cannot control anything. That would be great, except that we're not getting that blue one. So let's try this. Here we go. And this seems straightforward. Weirdly straightforward. What? Oh. The yellow got more faded. The yellow's freaking invisible. And so the yellow, and it's radial. The yellow is okay. Okay. So we have to turn this way. Okay, no. No. Stop. So you have to turn this way to invisibly grab the yellow. Okay, this is great. Okay, so it looks like it's radial, so the yellow is going to be doing the opposite. Actually, it looks like. Okay, so go that way, and then yes, and it still doesn't show me. Like, it doesn't even show me why I succeeded. And now it's all yellow. I just have to make it go where I want. Okay, so let's say that we start here, go all the way down to that corner, turn up, all the way back, no, almost all the way back, go up to that corner, then scooch out this way. That's... Okay, this is why this puzzle game is set in the real world. This right here explains it. So if I was just sitting there with my tablet or whatever playing this puzzle game in my lap, you couldn't do a thing like this. Like, the fact that this is supposed to be like represented in a physical space where you've got a broken down piece of equipment that's just getting worse and worse from right to left, they can communicate this challenge in a way they couldn't if all I had was the puzzles. And I bet we're going to see more and more and more of that as we go. So that is really similarly like that the droopy one in the other room, where like the soggy piece of paper or whatever, or melted sheet of plastic or whatever it was in that other room. That's what we're getting out of these puzzles being given a context. So wait, so where did that go? It came up here? Is this on now? Right, so they're weirdly parallel to each other. Do I need to do the same thing? So, down, around, S. All right. So that one. Is there any differences between these? I don't think so. So down to the bottom, up the middle, looping around. Let's see if we can do this. So down to the bottom, up the middle, looping around. Like that? Alright, alright. Ah! Okay, well, I gotta start in the one that only has one hexagon by it, right? So middle. So down first, then up the middle, down again. So down first. Oh wait, no. Down first, up the middle, then wait a minute. That's not right. Oh, is it? It's inverted. So I went down first, up the middle. I need to go up first, down the middle. What the? Wait, what? Did I just break the game? Okay, so I'm ending low here, whereas I'm ending high there. So instead of going down first and then up the middle, I'm going to go up first and down. So up first, down the middle, up here, looping around. And then, oh man, I don't know what I'm going to do. Some kind of laser gun! What is it gonna do? If it starts turning towards me, I'm running away. It's not doing anything at all. What are you for? Pointing this way. Oh, what? What? Oh, okay. Whoa, laser. Laser? Okay, there's a laser. It's going somewhere. So now, I mean, do I just explore a little bit more? It looks like there's some places to go. There's a stack of tires here or something? What is this? They're hexagonal. Humming sound. Well, it is 12:55. I'm gonna have to head out to, be done with lunch pretty soon. No, I actually avoided trailers and stuff. I kind of wanted to be surprised. So if there was something in the trailer that told me that was going to be a laser that was shooting at some inward, some target inside the island, I didn't see it. So I'm betting that becomes an elevator at some point. What's this? Hey, look! I got a shadow. A person. I mean, I could go to that central mountain, but I don't know. This is closer. Oh. I feel like I'm missing something. This may be something I'm just not supposed to be doing yet. Maybe I was supposed to just follow that laser. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's something very specific I'm supposed to do here, and I'm not sure what it is. Bunch of them too. They're all the same. But maybe I will follow the laser. Whole like quarry here. Well, that's really far away. Oh, what's this place? Look, it's like a windmill. Oh, I could have gone either way with it. does this rabbit hole go? Chronatosis is asking me to narrate my experiences in a ridiculous voice. Oh, nope. Is there something? These puzzles with the squares feel like uncomfortably like segregation to me. It's kind of like, I mean, I don't want to. It gives me this weird vibe. It's like just when I describe out loud what I'm doing, it's like, oh, I've got to keep the black ones and the white ones separated. It feels really weird. It was something like this, wasn't it?
Well, that's no better a solution than any of the others, is it? So, in the end, have we learned anything from this look at why the world turned out the way it did that's of any use to us in our future? Something, I think. That the key to why things change is the key to everything. How easy is it for knowledge to spread? And that in the past, the people who made change happen were the people who had that knowledge, whether they were craftsmen or kings. Today, the people who make things change, the people who have that knowledge, are the scientists and the technologists who are the true driving force of humanity. And before you say, what about the Beethovens and the Michelangelos? Let me suggest something with which you may disagree violently. That at best, the products of human emotion, art, philosophy, politics, music, literature, are interpretations of the world that tell you more about the guy who's talking than about the world he's talking about. Second-hand views of the world, made third-hand by your interpretation of them. Things like that, as opposed to this. Know what it is? It's a bunch of amino acids, the stuff that goes to build up a worm or a geranium or you. This stuff's easier to take, isn't it? Understandable, got people in it. This scientific knowledge is hard to take because it removes the reassuring crutches of opinion, ideology, and leaves only what is demonstrably true about the world. And the reason why so many people may be thinking about throwing away those crutches is because, thanks to science and technology, they have begun to know that they don't know so much, and that if they are to have more say in what happens to their lives, more freedom to develop their abilities to the full, they have to be helped towards that knowledge that they know exists and that they don't possess. And by help towards that knowledge, I don't mean give everybody a computer and say, help yourself. Where would you even start? No, I mean trying to find ways to translate the knowledge, to teach us to ask the right questions. See, we're on the edge of a revolution in communications technology that is going to make that more possible than ever before. Or, if that's not done, to cause an explosion of knowledge that will leave those of us who don't have access to it as powerless as if we were deaf, dumb, and blind. And I don't think most people want that. So what do we do about it? I don't know. But maybe a good start would be to recognize within yourself the ability to understand anything, because that ability is there, as long as it's explained clearly enough. And then go and ask for explanations. And if you're thinking right now, what do I ask for? Ask yourself if there's anything in your life that you want changed. That's where to start.
Was that I don't know what happened. I mean, it's interesting. It certainly feels relevant to what we're doing in the game. I mean, we're in this big, beautiful, artistic world doing these very concrete things. That feel like the concrete things feel almost kind of meaningless and menial, and maybe that's the point. It's okay. So this is definitely getting. Part of me wants that to have been like a real BBC broadcast from the early '80s, but I'm assuming it's probably not. Wow, though. I think this is probably a good place to end, right? Because, I mean, oh, look, there's another thing over here I can open. So I presume that I'm going to be finding hidden throughout the world. Wow, another one? I'll be finding hidden throughout the world more patterns that I can put into this that will unlock videos. And maybe get more insight into what the game is trying to say. That this is... Okay, I'll definitely be checking out more of this game. For now, though, I think I need to quit because I got to get back to work. But thank you, everybody, for being here. And so the plan, I'm definitely going to be playing a lot more of this game on my own. I don't know how much more of this I want to spoil for other people, so I might not actually play this game on Twitch much more. But so that was The Witness. Tomorrow, I think the plan is for me and Garrett to come in here and try out the Westport Independent. So we'll try to do that, and then the one after that is Consortium. There's actually a Kickstarter out for the sequel to Consortium, so I definitely want to look at the original Consortium and examine what they're doing. And then at the end of this week, Bombshell comes out, the new 3D Realms game. Bombshell comes out, so we'll be checking that out on Friday. So anyway.